Min oafera? Listen carefully. If you've been feeling tired, disconnected, or less confident in your body lately, this isn't just age catching up. It's your body sending a signal that your energy, circulation, and hormonal rhythm are out of balance. I'm Dr. Vera Sterling, a board-certified urologist, and what I'm about to share might surprise you. There's a simple, natural technique that can help restore blood flow, potency, and vitality, without pills, pain, or embarrassment. 1 minute a day can change the way your body performs and how connected you feel to your partner. Let's begin. The forgotten key to male vitality. As men age, subtle changes begin in their circulation, hormones, and nervous system. Most men over 40 notice the effects first in their energy levels or during moments of intimacy. They often assume it's stress, overwork, or just aging. But what's really happening inside the body is far more specific and far more reversible than most realize. Potency, stamina, and healthy performance all depend on one critical system: blood flow. When blood flow is strong and consistent, tissues receive oxygen, hormones are properly distributed, and the body responds with vitality. But over time, stress, poor posture, and long hours of sitting can cause the pelvic floor muscles, the foundation of male function, to weaken or tighten unevenly. This leads to reduced circulation and nerve responsiveness in the most sensitive areas of the body. As a urologist, I've seen countless men come into my office, discouraged and confused, after trying pills and supplements that never address the root cause. They were treating symptoms, not systems. The truth is, your body holds the solution, and it starts with a simple, medically backed practice: stimulating the perineal region, located between the scrotum and the base of the spine. This area, often overlooked, acts as a central hub for pelvic blood flow and nerve communication. When gently massaged or activated for about 1 minute daily, this region sends a direct signal to the pelvic nerves and blood vessels, encouraging better circulation and relaxing the muscles that often constrict blood flow. Think of it as resetting the natural pump of your lower body. The technique isn't about pressure or force, it's about awareness and rhythm. When done consistently, it enhances vascular tone, supports stronger erections, and improves the overall responsiveness of the pelvic floor. But beyond the physical, something deeper happens. Many men I've worked with describe a feeling of reconnection, not just to their body, but to their confidence. Because when a man starts regaining control over his body, he naturally becomes more grounded, focused, and emotionally present. Science backs this up. The perineal region contains branches of the pudendal nerve, responsible for sensation and muscle control in the genital area. Gentle stimulation activates these nerves, improving oxygen flow and signaling the body to release nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels, the same process that medications try to imitate. However, it's not just about technique. This works best when combined with deep breathing and postural awareness. Breathing slowly through the abdomen increases oxygenation, while good posture ensures the pelvic muscles aren't compressed. When you combine mindful massage with deep breathing, you're essentially training your body to restore its natural potency, from the inside out. But I always remind my patients, healing isn't only physical. It's emotional. The shame and silence many men carry around this topic often do more harm than the condition itself. The moment you stop hiding from your body and start understanding it, everything changes. This is where true recovery begins, not in a bottle, but in your biology. You have more control than you think. In the next part, I'll explain how to combine this simple technique with circulation-boosting habits and emotional practices that help men fully reclaim their confidence, performance, and presence, both in health and in intimacy. Because when you learn to listen to your body, it rewards you with strength, stability, and power that medication alone can never provide. The 1-minute routine to reignite male potency and confidence. When men first hear about a simple 1-minute massage that can help restore potency, most react with disbelief. But once they understand the anatomy, the science behind circulation, nerve stimulation, and hormonal balance, it begins to make perfect sense. I'm Dr. Vera Sterling, a urologist who has spent over 2 decades studying how the male body responds to both medical and natural interventions. And I've seen this truth over and over again. When you restore blood flow and awareness to the pelvic floor, everything else begins to change. Energy, stamina, even emotional balance. To understand how this works, imagine the body as a system of interconnected pathways. When one pathway is blocked, especially around the pelvis, it affects everything from hormonal release to mental focus. The perineal massage technique we discussed earlier acts as a natural reset button. By stimulating the deep tissues between the scrotum and the anus, you activate the pelvic diaphragm, a powerful muscle group responsible for blood flow, urinary control, and sexual responsiveness. Now here's where the transformation deepens. The key is not just the massage itself, but how it's done. Each minute should combine 3 elements: gentle pressure, controlled breathing, and mental focus. The goal is to awaken circulation without causing discomfort. Most men find that performing this technique once daily, especially in the morning or before sleep, leads to noticeable improvements in a matter of weeks. While the massage works to increase blood flow, supporting habits make the effect stronger and longer lasting. Begin with your diet. Foods rich in antioxidants and natural nitrates like leafy greens, beets, salmon, and pomegranate enhance vascular health. Reducing processed foods and sugar decreases inflammation, allowing vessels to stay flexible and responsive. Hydration is equally vital. Even mild dehydration can limit blood volume and reduce potency. Aim for consistent water intake throughout the day, especially if you consume caffeine or alcohol. Next comes movement. The body's natural blood pump depends on muscle activation. Simple activities like brisk walking, cycling, or light resistance training boost testosterone and maintain pelvic circulation. But the most underrated exercise for male health is the Kegel contraction, tightening and releasing the pelvic floor muscles as if controlling urination. When combined with perineal massage, these exercises create a powerful foundation for performance and endurance. Still, physical health alone is not enough. Many men underestimate the role of mental and emotional stress on their potency. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which directly lowers testosterone and constricts blood vessels. This is why even healthy men can experience fatigue or low desire under constant pressure. Mindfulness, deep breathing, and even short meditative breaks can dramatically lower cortisol and restore balance. There's also the deeper truth few talk about. When a man feels disconnected from his partner or himself, his body reflects that disconnect. Healing potency isn't just about restoring an erection. It's about restoring connection to one's energy, confidence, and emotional presence. When you touch this part of your body with awareness, you're not only stimulating nerves, you're acknowledging your vitality, your masculinity, your life force. Over time, I've watched countless men regain not only function but joy. Their posture changes, their voice steadies, their relationships deepen. Because once you begin to nurture your health from within, your body responds with gratitude. The transformation is subtle at first. Better sleep, sharper focus, a lighter mood. But soon, you begin to feel a rhythm, a natural flow that brings you back to yourself. So, if you take one thing from this, let it be this. Your potency is not gone. It's simply waiting to be reawakened. 1 minute of mindful care can trigger a cascade of healing that no supplement or shortcut can replicate. When you start respecting your body, listening to its signals, and caring for it daily, everything follows. Confidence, connection, and lasting vitality. This isn't a miracle cure. It's science, awareness, and self-respect working together. And it begins with you, 1 minute at a time. Dr. Vera Sterling, urologist and men's health specialist.